The Mekong Delta, a vast network of rivers and paddies in southern Vietnam, is known as the country's rice bowl. This fertile region produces over half of Vietnam's rice, a staple food for millions and a major export crop. For generations, farmers here have cultivated rice using traditional methods passed down through centuries. These methods relied on natural fertilizers, manual labor, and a deep understanding of the land's intricate water cycles. Farmers lived in harmony with nature, their lives intrinsically linked to the ebb and flow of the Mekong River. However, in recent decades, a new approach to rice farming has taken root: large-scale, agrochemical-intensive farming. Traditional rice farming in the Mekong Delta is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptation. Farmers have long understood the importance of biodiversity. They traditionally plant a mix of rice varieties, each with unique resistance to pests and diseases. This natural diversity acts as a buffer, preventing widespread crop failure. They use organic fertilizers like manure and compost to nourish the soil. Water management is also crucial, with farmers carefully regulating water levels in their paddies to optimize rice growth. In the pursuit of higher yields and greater profits, agri-chemical-intensive farming methods have become increasingly common. Farmers are encouraged to plant a single, high-yielding rice variety. While this can boost output in the short term, it comes with risks. These monocultures are more susceptible to pests and diseases, requiring heavy pesticide applications. Synthetic fertilizers, while effective in boosting growth, can degrade soil health over time. This reliance on agrochemicals has raised concerns about the long-term sustainability of rice farming in the Mekong Delta. Section 4. The environmental price of progress. The shift towards agrochemical-intensive farming has had a profound impact on the Mekong Delta's environment. The excessive use of pesticides has contaminated water sources, harming aquatic life and potentially impacting human health. The over-application of synthetic fertilizers has led to nutrient pollution. This runoff flows into rivers and the ocean, creating dead zones where marine life cannot survive. Furthermore, the loss of biodiversity in rice paddies makes the entire ecosystem more vulnerable to pests, diseases, and climate change. Section 5. The human cost of modernization. While agrochemical farming promised higher yields and incomes, the reality for many smallholder farmers has been more complicated. The cost of chemical inputs is high, trapping farmers in a cycle of debt. The health of some farmers has been affected by exposure to harmful pesticides. The promise of higher incomes has not always materialized. The focus on a single rice variety has also led to a decline in the quality and diversity of local diets. This shift towards monoculture has eroded traditional knowledge and practices, threatening the cultural heritage of rice farming in the Mekong Delta. Section 6. Finding a sustainable path forward. The challenges facing the Mekong Delta highlight the need for a more sustainable approach to rice farming, one that balances productivity with environmental protection and social equity. There is a growing movement towards ecological farming practices, such as system of rice intensification, or SRI. SRI encourages the use of organic fertilizers, reduced water consumption, and diversification of rice varieties. Supporting smallholder farmers through fair trade initiatives and access to markets can provide economic incentives for sustainable practices. Protecting the Mekong Delta's environment is not just an ecological imperative, it is essential for the well-being of millions of people who depend on its bounty.